So while you guys are warming up with some extra questions for us, we are going to go through some of the questions that we received throughout the week. And should we talk about Juraj Lessig? All right. I am apologizing first for the name. Juraj Lessig says, "Hi guys, I have a question. I'm arriving in New Zealand in the beginning of January and I am starting my working holiday visa in Tauranga. I want to work in the kiwi fruit picking industry and I was wondering if summer was a good season to look for fruit picking jobs in Tauranga area. Thanks in advance. I really like your video. They are very helpful."
Cool.
Always happy to be helpful. That's always a great thing to talk about.
Yeah.
A helpfulness. Now, fruit picking in New Zealand is definitely one of the most popular backpacker jobs.
Yeah. So the thing, well, first of all, I just want to address that most people hear about fruit picking and they know about fruit picking because they've probably heard that it's a very popular job for sort of overseas workers to do in New Zealand. But the thing to note is that picking is not the only job sort of in the fruit industry or viticulture industry. There's a lot of other jobs that are revolved around it, which sort of overseas seasonal workers can get into as well. So if you are wanting to, work just when it's, the best time for you, you should actually consider like all the different types of jobs that are available in the horticulture or viticulture industry. For instance, you can do sort of kiwi fruit packing. You can work in a pack house, which is, basically putting the fruit into boxes. There's tray making, which is basically making the boxes. There's pruning as well, maintenance in the orchards when there isn't the picking season. And of course, there is the picking season itself, where you go around in teams and you actually do pick all the fruit, for the fruit orchard company or the wine company. And yeah, basically just bear in mind that there are a lot of different types of jobs that you can be doing around viticulture and horticulture.
All right, so what we decided to do, because January is not necessarily the kiwi fruit picking season in New Zealand, you'll be able to find some related jobs, as Laura mentioned, around Tauranga. But we thought we use this video to go through the different picking season in New Zealand, all the different regions of the country. So Laura is going to take the map and show you where the region is. And I will tell you what are the fruit that's going to be picked and collected in this part, as well as what are the time of year. All right. So we're going to go from north to south just to make it really easy for everyone to follow. And we're going to start with the Northland region. So what is the Northland region?
So the Northland is all this sort of bit over here.
Okay, and a few towns there?
A few towns there are Paihia, which is in the Bay of Islands. Kerikeri is also in the Bay of Islands. There's...
I think that's enough.
Yeah, there's quite a few small towns up near north as well.
All right, so usually the picking jobs includes avocado, tamarillo, orange, mandarins, olives, macadamia, and kumara. And the highest picking season, the highest demand for jobs is April, May, June, and July. Then we have Waikato, which is a very large region.
Yeah,
so this includes Tauranga, this includes Taupo, this includes Hamilton.
Doesn't involve Tauranga.
It does involve Tauranga in the list that we made. Thank you very much. No,
Should
sorry.
Be the Bay of Plenty.
No, Waikato. Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, sort of this area.
Yeah, sort of that. All right, my bad. So the fruit and veggies that are usually in high demand for pickers is blueberries, onions, potatoes, and asparagus. And they usually need, and all the region in New Zealand in general, they need worker all year round. Let's just make that clear. But the highest demands are in the summer months of January and February right here. Now we have Bay of Plenty, which includes Tauranga. So Bay of Plenty is Tauranga, Te Puke, even Rotorua, just this kind of area right here. And they are very famous for kiwi fruit and also avocados and feijoa. Now, it's same thing, high demand all year round, but the best months to find work, especially in kiwi fruit picking, will be April, May, June, July, and August. Then we have in Hawke's Bay, this big area right here, which includes Gisborne, Napier, Hastings, anything.
Gisborne as well?
Yeah. Well, there's Oh, nowadays Wawarapa. No. Actually, we'll do. I think that would be Gisborne. Yeah, all this area here.
Okay, just over here.
All this area there in New Zealand. So those guys are famous for their wine. So the first thing is grapes. But also pear, apricots, plums, squash, asparagus, pumpkins, apples, peaches, nectarines, olives, sweet corn, peas, and tomatoes.
That's a lot.
So that's a lot. So as you can tell, almost all year round they need some people here, but mostly in February, March, and April. And then we have the region of Wairarapa, which is basically anything down, anything above Wellington. So this whole region right here, they do a lot of wine, grapes, and olives, and they demand people. I mean, the biggest demand for people is June, July, and August. All right, so we're done with the North Island. That should give you a good idea of what are kind of the months and how you want to make your way as a picker around New Zealand.
And some of the best regions, obviously, to find a job as well.
Like avoid this area, right?
Yeah, avoid Taranaki, avoid Wellington.
Avoid Auckland.
Avoid Auckland, but yeah, most of it.
All right, so South Island, we started with Marlborough. So Marlborough is Blenheim. There is also the Picton area as well. So there is a lot of vineyards around here. So it's no surprise that wine grapes are very popular, sweet corns as well, and olives. And they need a lot of people in June, July, and August. Then we're having the Nelson area. So Nelson is where you produce the most apple in the country. That's where we get all the apples for New Zealand. So we have apples, blackcurrants, raspberries, pears, and boysenberry. And it has the highest amount of sunshine in New Zealand as well, just as a fun fact. So if you want to sunbathe, go for it. And this usually is in demand for workers February, March, and April. And finally, we're going to go all the way down to the Otago Peninsula, because basically everything from here down to
it's not the peninsula, is it? It's
the
just
Otago region. Yeah, sorry. So the whole Otago region. So basically everything from here to here is usually more like dairy farming or sheep farming and everything. So it has nothing to do with speaking. So that's why we're kind of skipping it right now. But yeah, Otago is really famous for their apple. They actually have a town that has a massive fruit basket as an entrance sign, which is Cromwell.
Yeah.
So apples, apricots, cherries, grapes, nectarines, and plums. And those guys, they really do need people all year round. But November, December, and January, they are in such a high demand. Literally, like if you get there and you have 2 limbs, you get a job. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah. So here you go. Those are all the picking season in New Zealand. As Laura mentioned as an introduction, there is a lot of work available all year round in New Zealand. So if you're really into Tauranga, you can go there a little bit early. And you'll find some other type of job. You may have a bit less hours to work, and then you already have your job for when the season kicks in. But during the season, there is no competition for the job. There is competition for workers. So you just have to show up and you get a job literally with the snap of a finger. If you do want some more information about your rights as a worker, how much you're going to get paid, and even finding your job, you can head straight away to www.BackpackerGuide.NZ, which is our website where we put all our tips. And then you click on the tab saying Work in NZ. If you click there, you will find job listings, but you also find all our tips for traveling in New Zealand. It's including a full article about fruit picking, how much you get paid, what's the job like, what are the different jobs available. There's so much information there. And if you want to watch us do some fruit picking, we do have some videos right here on this channel where we take you behind, we show you what is the job of the fruit picking, what is the job in the pack house, and we show you all those kind of things. So just type kiwi fruit on YouTube, type kiwi fruit BackpackerGuide.NZ, and you'll find the video for that. If you find this video useful, like and subscribe. Please hit the like button. It's such a great way to say thank you to us for all our hard work. In the meantime, I'll go back to the live chat.